Alright, my friend, let me show you exactly what I have to offer here so you can definitely have a better decision on what is going on. So, I'm going to give you a few quick, simple tips about day trading, and then I'm going to give you a bunch of tips about scalping. Alright? I'm also showing you the trading view side of things first because it's a little bit more to talk about here than it is over on the strategy side. So let me give you just some tips, just some pointers. Alright, with my indicators you are able to see buy and sell, but when you go lower in time, not only are the signals more frequent, a lot of them are more inaccurate. But as long as you have a general bias of where you want to go, you can definitely get an understanding of what you want to do. So what I do with my custom indicators is I come to at least the 4-hour, right? And what this does is it shows you the general bias of the market. So if we look back here, right, technically we didn't get a buy signal until about here, right? And my indicator up top said a little bit later. So we would have jumped into this buy here for 8, 12 hours, 16 hours a day, we'd be up here from buying here. On the 4-hour chart, that is a lot of pips. You can just see it from here, off the MACD down here, and slightly before this one hits. This really, the stochastic TDI indicator, it really shows me sniper entries on my moves. That's my indicator when it comes to my entries. Maybe my exits. I think I might use the MACD for my exits. But definitely, I go off of everything. Off of my Bollinger Bands, it's showing me everything. And then I'll show you how these indicators were created based off the strategies. So I'm looking at 4 buy signals. Alright? Just in the last 12 hours, I'm looking for buy signals because apparently there is enough buying pressure in the market. Then I drop down to the 1 hour. Blow that up. And you can see, here's the buying signal. Right here. So MACD went green here. Oh, sorry. MACD went green there. You didn't get an entry yet on the TDI. So technically the MACD got the sniper entry in this, position. But if you look, we got another entry here on the middle chart. That's right before the buy signal up top. And that's shortly right after a down signal. So we would have caught that trade, and then we would have jumped back into this trade here. That's 2 buying signals. You could have held this signal all the way up into here, even it bounced in and out the range back up. You could have caught it as long as it stayed above down here, as long as it stayed above the red line. You could have continuously found entries, and as long as the MACD stayed green, you could have continuously found entries. All right. So now we're gonna drop down to the 5-minute. And this is the 5-minute. This is how this looks. I really like the 5-minute with my indicators. I don't know why I'm not a better scalper, but just here, boom, recent. Got a buy signal here. You look down here, buy signal actually happened here. That was perfect time. Still would have been in range for a little minute, but if you would have looked down here, zoom back a little bit, buy signal happened here. That you would have caught it from the MACD. You would have been perfect. Boom. You would have caught all of this. Simple as that. Simple as that. Now, why I said it's going to be more to talk about is how to set up these indicators. Now, I want to show you when it comes to my Super Bollinger Band indicator, you can literally just hit it here and then add alert on Super Bollinger Band at 1.9. You could do this better. This is better. Alerts. Right? You're going to choose Super Bollinger Band. You're going to just choose buy. Once per bar close, alert name, buy Euro USD, message. That's a custom message letting you know where to enter and where to put your stop loss and where your possible TP could be. Alright, and I even put some goals here that I take for myself. Secure 20 pips, move my stop loss in profit. Make 50 pips, move my stop loss even more in profit. Once trade hit 100 pips, I'm out. No matter what happens in there in the market, I'm gone. You could do that for every indicator. So let me back out. Super Bollinger Band, super stochastic. You would take, I believe it's Bulls versus Bears. You could just keep it as crossing. Super stochastic, bull versus bears. Boom, anytime that happened, buy. Same thing generates down here as well, to my knowledge. If it don't, I can add that in. MACD, boom, boom. Wow, that's a sell, ain't that something? So MACD, we don't want to have crossing. We could have crossing. I want to do, that's a really good one. Why does it say, it still says super stochastic. Okay, MACD. You could put, it don't say why, don't let me know why. So what I would put is, I would do signal line crosses, maybe the MACD line, I think that's what that is. And every time the signal line cross the MACD line, it shoots a signal, right? It'll say here, and it does what it does. So like I said, definitely something. So when I get it here, right, this is what I do. Boom. I got an expiration date. I think it's down. Oh, notifications. Push notifications and send email. Just like that notification just popped up on my phone, an email would have popped up right there saying buy Euro USD or buy gold. Boom. That's it. I'll do gold as well. Alright, like I said, we're going to start from the 4 hour, right? I'm giving you tips. I'm giving you game. You get starting for the 4 hour. Double tap down here to get the screen to center. Then tap here to get the screen to center. On the 4 hour, you see we had a sell here. Alright, market is truly above the 200, so we will really look for buys unless it's extreme out of the Bollinger Bands. Alright, so we're looking for buys. That's what this position is telling us. You can clearly see down here that MACD went green. It's crossing signal line, and you can also see that the super stochastic, it looks like it's pushing towards there as well, coming out of lower buying pressure. So boom, drop down to the 1 hour. Let's check these buys out. Look at that buy. Look at that buy. Right? 1 hour. Signal went green there. Boom. Buy signal executed exactly on the Super Bollinger Band. Boom. You'd have been in. Super stochastic said enter here. You would have entered there. Still a good spot. Boom. You would have called over in. And now TP. Now it's hard to say where you want to get these TPs and that, because I have to show you on MetaTrader how we determine TPs, but definitely got to show you. So like I said, after that's done, let me make sure everything is alright up there. Yep. Alright, so we're going to move over to the 5-minute chart. Drop down. We're looking for buys, right? We're looking for buys, right? Look at the buys. Buy. MACD and super stochastic already threw a signal. Boom. Already threw signals. You would have jumped in there. Both. It's nuts. It's nuts. Why I'm not a millionaire? Because I have a family and I have had a very busy life before trading. So it's super hard for me to get this to adjust into my normal habits, on top of I like my job. I like my job. Don't get me wrong, trading is cool too, but it is very stressful. My job isn't stressful. So I like my job. Some people say, why you ain't? I could have been a millionaire many times over doing many things, but I like my job. And I like how happy it makes my family. Imagine me showing up with $1 million tomorrow. They're not going to know what to do with all that. But that's for me. That's for my own personal problems. You know, I'm pretty sure you want to be thousandaire, hundredaire, 100,000aire, millionaire. And I'm praying that you do. All of us. In our own little time, in our own little ways, before we pass on to the next life. So now that we've gone through all of this, all right, same thing happens here for signals. I'm going to take you over to MetaTrader. MetaTrader 5 to be exact. So I haven't had it on my screen. You can see that the 5 is up there, so it's MetaTrader 5. This is Euro. This is how the strategy looked. Like I said, we went to TradingView first because that really gave us a clearer view on what to expect. Now I'm showing you those exact same indicators burnt down into strategies. All right, so we would have got a buy signal here on the super stochastic down in the middle, and you would have seen that it is buying pressure. All right, and we would have waited a little bit more until we've got a range tested. This is a range, so stop loss would be down here, TP would be up here when you're trading this on a higher time frame. Now, it does look a little crazy here, and that's solely because there isn't a lot of volatility to trade this market during these times. Like, you see the big spikes, and that was because of volatility. You know, when we're trading on the higher time frames, we only need 1 or 2 candles. We don't need 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles. We really only need 1 or 2 candles. Really only need one. Secure it and walk away. So like I said, that's the 4 hour. You can clearly see that we got a sell signal here. I don't know why that's a little late. Maybe I have to fix that. Oh well, it crossed here. It crossed here. The awesome oscillator is just a volume bar. It's just to tell you how much volume is in the market. So we got to cross here, and you can see that all the things line up as well. 4 hour. So like I said, we're looking for buys on Euro USD. We drop down to the 1 hour. Yes, it looks a lot crunchy, but like I said, you're to utilize this from a scalping aspect. A lot of my entries and exits are from a scalping aspect. I want to be able to immediately get in so I can immediately secure something. All right, and that's the way I trade. And I've traded like that because I've blown maybe 4, 5, 6 counts over my 4-year time period, and I maybe lost a prop firm, and that wasn't even due to strategies. A lot of me blowing my accounts were due to strategies. Me losing my prop firm account was due to risk management, and that's why I'm telling you about support, resistance, and range. All right, when you think about the market as a big behind RSI indicator, right? Now watch this. This is range. That's sell. That's 75. That's buy. That's 30. It might not look like it, but it is. See up here. If you look up right where I am on the top chart, up here, it's a buy. It's in the 70 range. And then you look down here in the sell, it's in the 30 range, and it's down here. So all this lines up. Alright? You can see colors matching up. It's giving you indications down here on the MACD. Crossed right there. Boom. Cross, cross, cross. You would have got a sniper entry and on this position up here. And then boom. You would have waited for that Super Bollinger Band. It's cool too. But if you know the Bollinger Band strategy, man, this strategy becomes elite. Like I said, you can take all of my strategies, all of my indicators, and you can tweak them for your own personal trading perspective. I just give you a ground to run on, and then you take that and you do 5K miles. All right, so we're gonna drop down to the lower time frame just to be quick because I want to get over to gold, and you can see the same thing here. Boom, scalp, sell. Super stochastic says sell up there. MACD says sell way back here. Easy positions. All right, let's come over to gold. I want to show you that as well. Let that load up. Look at the 5-minute chart on the gold. Look at that. It says buy here. Super stochastic says buy down here in these ranges. And then MACD says buy here. Nuts, right? I'm telling you. A lot of people say my strategies and indicators are crazy, and I'm telling you, I've been using these the last 3 years. I found it maybe a year and a half ago because I was using all of these strategies already. All right, I was already using the Bollinger Band. I already had my own moving average system. The blue and the orange line up here on this moving average are just simple. That blue line is a 50, and that orange line is the 200. The strategy is behind that. I was already using that. Down here on the RSI, that orange line is the 200. All right. You can see it. It crossed here in this range on this little line. That 0 line is the 200. Nobody knows that on the MACD. It crossed in this general range, same as the stochastic, and up here it was just over it, right? Same. You can see it's over it in this general area, and it's the same. It's showing the same stuff. So, like I said, I've been using this stuff. I got this set up more or less from my mentor, but I tweaked it to make it mine, and then I stumbled across this. This was a gold mine, and then everybody started revealing like how to make it accurate and all that, but Leezy even custom settings. So like I said, we're gonna jump up to the 4 hours so I can show you what that look like and show you exactly what I mean. We're in range. You want to put if you're taking a position from here, I would take a position from, I will put lines here, right? I will put a line here, right? Hold on 1 second. I would put a buy line here, and then I will put a sell line here. So if price breaks above this, I'm in. Price breaks below this, I'm in. Or you could just enter and put your stop loss down here and put your TP up here. Alright? Now reason I say that is because price has to break past these 2 points in order for it to continue a trend. I'm a trend trader, and a breakout trader, and a retracement trader, and a counteractive trader. I'm all these traders. I'm preparing myself for the market. And me personally, I don't just jump in the market. Never do. Not anymore. Because I blew too many accounts that way. I set limit orders. Buy limit orders, sell stop limit orders. I put those. And I let that enter me in the market based off the conditions I want it to. But a lot of people don't think about gambling in the sense of I should be right and I should be wrong. So I treat that probability in the markets, because the markets is probability. Not saying I'm gambling, but I'm saying markets is probability, and you have to account for that. So I could win this decision or I could lose this decision. Why not plan for both? That way, if I lose the decision, it gets canceled out by my winning decision. And no matter how I feel, at least I won the decision, and I may have got some profits and walked away, or I broke even. So I don't know if that makes sense. So definitely, I want to drop down. You can see. Same thing I showed you. One second, I'm trying to zoom out. Cross here. Cross here. Come on. And you got to cross here. All that. But you would have been in with these two indicators. Two strategies. You could tweak this up here to be more accurate. And I have on my MT4. But these are the basic settings that I remember off the top of the head. So I threw them in. And like I said, you come down minute 5 and just look. You was looking for positions the whole time. You would have found them. You would have caught everything on a 5 minute. So I definitely want you to take your time, figure out exactly what you want to get, and get your hands on. Remember, I work with you. I'll make you a custom bundle deal if you like it, and we can go from there. I'm not too stressed about selling you anything right now, because more or less I want you to understand the market. So if you are new to trading, I don't understand how new, but if you're less than a year and you haven't taken anybody's course yet, I highly suggest that you get inside my VIP group. It's a free 7-day trial, and after that, it's $10 a month. Inside this group, you get access to my free basic course, and you also get this strategy for free. I just threw that in there maybe 2 Sundays ago for free, and I'm helping people make money. You'll see when you go in the group. You'll see. People are making money. People are making money. They made more money than me this month. And I'm a little shocked about that, because I actually was very cautious about my trading, and they didn't care. They used that strategy and they profited big. You'll see. You'll see if you jump inside the VIP group. So like I said, let me shoot this video over to you now. This should be everything to help you make a decision on, how everything works. I should have shown you stop loss and take profit, even if you do, you do sell. So let's say you was to buy from here. Stop loss will possibly be under this range, and take profit to be this range. That easy. Not here or here. Here. You can always go back. Here. Stop loss down here. In this range. Let's say there. Take profit up here, where it all jumped to. And we out. We out. You could even do take profit here, because market choked there. Up here is oversold. Overbought. Market choked in this area. You could take profit there and be out. Be on the safe side. So let me shoot this video to you.